Hey, it's no worry, Miss Pelzel. I'll carry through this lesson.
It'll be no problema.
Ready to get started?
Let's do it. All right, we are in lesson 12.8. We are nearing the end.
Yes. You can find this lesson on page 741, so let's get started.
All right, so today you're going to be dealing with a lot of Venn diagrams. And I know we've seen these before in reading class, but we have not really seen them in math before.
No.
So it'll be kind of cool. But remember, a Venn diagram shows how sets of things are related. In the Venn diagram at the right, one circle has shapes that are rectangles. Shapes that are rhombuses are in the other circle. The shapes in the section where the circles overlap are both rectangles and rhombuses. What type of quadrilateral is in both circles? Well, we want to look to see where they overlap, and which shape is that?
That would be our square. So a square is both a rectangle and a rhombus. Alrighty, let's get started and see how we're going to use Venn diagrams in math today.
All right.
So the activity up here says the Venn diagram shows the shapes Andrea used to make a picture. It says where would the shape shown below be placed in the Venn diagram? So we're looking at this shape right here. Now before I can go any further, I need to look at how my Venn diagram is labeled. On this side, I see quadrilaterals. A quadrilateral has how many sides?
4.
How many angles?
4.
4, okay. Then I see it says polygon with right angles. A right angle makes that perfect angle. So I'm looking at that shape.
Well, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, so I know for sure it is a quadrilateral.
Do you see any right angles?
I do. I see actually 2 of them. I see one right here and right here.
So it's both a quadrilateral and it has right angles. We would put this one right in the middle.
Yep.
So I'm actually just going to draw a little arrow and draw the shape right here for you guys.
There it is. All right, question number 1 says, how many shapes do not have right angles? Well, I know all of these have right angles because it tells me polygons with right angles, and I see them in there anyways. Since these are overlapping, these also have right angles. So how many shapes do not have right angles? Well, I don't see any right angles in this one.
Nope.
I don't see any in that one, and I don't see any in that one. So I would say there are 3 shapes that have no right angles. The rest of them do.
Number 2, it reads, how many red shapes have right angles but are not quadrilaterals? So I'm looking at my shapes that are red, and I want to see how many of them have right angles but are not quadrilaterals. Well, these are quadrilaterals, so I know that they can't be those shapes at all. This one has right angles, but it is a quadrilateral. So it leaves me with 1 to look at. I see a right angle, and how many sides? 1, 2, 3. It's a triangle with a right angle.
Yeah.
So there is only 1 shape that's red that qualifies under that category.
That was a tricky one because you had to look for just the red shapes and then a lot of steps on that one. So make sure when you're doing this that you're really reading the directions. All right, number 3, it says reason abstractly. So this might be a difficult one. What is a different way to sort the shapes? So I want to get rid of these titles. How else could I sort them? Well, I want to see what all of these shapes have in common. I see that they all have, well, they're all quadrilaterals, I know that, but they also have,
I see some of like this stuff going on.
yeah, what is that called where they never ever cross? It's got some sets of what? Let's call on someone. Clara. Yeah, parallel lines. So they have at least 1 set of parallel sides. I'm just going to write parallel.
Yeah.
Okay. So these all have at least 1 set of parallel sides. I do see that, and they are quadrilaterals, right?
Yep.
Parallel sides and quadrilaterals.
Yep.
Now I'm looking over here. Although this has parallel sides, it's not a quadrilateral. So I want to see how these have in common. Well, I know that they are all have right angles.
Yep.
But they're also polygons.
Yeah.
So I might say that all of these are just regular polygons. Polygons with right angles.
Perfect. I think that looks great.
There we go.
Hey, nice job. That was a lot to think about.
That was.
Challenging, but you guys can do it. Boom.
All right. We are going to be putting these shapes into this Venn diagram down here. So we got to make sure we read what the Venn diagram tells us. It says polygons with right angles.
Okay.
And polygons with all sides equal in length.
Wow. Okay.
So I think we do one shape at a time.
I think so too. So I'm going to start with this one.
Okay?
Okay. I see right angles right away when I look
Yep.
at it. It has right angles. Not all the sides are equal length.
No.
So I know it has to just go in this one.
Good. All right, I'll take this one right here. Right angles. Nope, they're all acute angles in that one.
Yep.
But all the sides are the same length. So I know it can't go there, can't go in the overlap. It only has to go in this one.
Perfect. Okay, so the next one I'm looking at. Well, I see right angles right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I see all the same sides. It has to go in the middle, right, Miss Puzzle?
Yep, if it has both, it goes in the middle. All right. Next one. It has a right angle right there,
Yep.
but not all the sides are the same length. So it's just going to go into the right angle one.
Okay, next one that I'm looking at. Right away, I keep looking at those right angles.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the sides look the same
No.
to me, so I know that it has to go here.
All right, the next one. Let's see. I see a ton of right angles, but not all the sides are the same length because that is much shorter than that.
Yep.
So that one's gonna have to go over here. I gotta make sure I draw that one right.
Wait, other side, Miss Puzzle.
Oh, yes. Good thing you told me that. Yes, just the right angles. So we'll go. Oh,
Whew, that's a tricky shape.
that is kind of a tricky one. It's kind of reminds me of a
Like
Lego.
a puzzle piece
Yeah,
or
puzzle piece.
Lego. Okay, my next one. I don't see any right angles.
Nope. They actually all look obtuse.
And all the sides look the same though, don't they?
They do, yeah.
So it's gotta go over here. Oop. Bear
And
with my drawings, third graders.
yeah, kind of hard. All right, and our last one. I see a right angle there. And, oh, all of them are right angles. And they are all the same length. So that rhombus has to go in the middle.
Perfect. Awesome. So let's look back over here. We've sorted our shapes and it says Jordan is sorting the shapes at the right in the Venn diagram. Where does this shape go? First, look at the sides and angles of the polygons. Then next, draw the polygons in the Venn diagram. So we've already done that. We need to decide where this shape needs to go. I think I'm going to call on someone to help me out with this one. So it says the shape has blank sides of equal length. Julian, how many sides are equal in this one? Look at that shape. You're right. They all have equal length. So it has 4 sides of equal length. Now I'm hoping you can help me again, Julian. How many right angles does it have? Whoa, he knew that one right away.
He did.
0. So we know that this shape has to go with the polygons. With equal sides.
Awesome. All right, number 2 says, where would you place a shape like that? So again, I want to look at my categories. Polygon with right angles. Yes, it is a polygon and it has right angles. Polygon with all sides equal in length. Looking at that right away, I know all the sides are not equal in length. So that would just go with the polygons with right angles. There we go. We just sorted a bunch of shapes.
Nice work.
Nice. All right. Now on page 743, you are going to see at number 4 a diagram that looks like this, but it's missing its titles.
So we have to do it?
We have to figure out what those titles are, how those shapes are sorted. So let's just look at this side first.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember we have to look at the overlap. So let's see here. They all have 4 sides.
4 sides, I see.
So they're all quadrilaterals.
Yep.
Let's see if there's something else they have in common. Well, this has parallel sides.
Yeah.
This has parallel sides.
Yep.
Parallel, parallel, parallel.
Yeah. So they're quadrilaterals with parallel sides. Cool.
All right.
All right, so now we gotta look over on this side. What are we gonna label this side of the Venn diagram? Well, this one only has 3 sides. This one has 4, and a couple of here have different sides too. So I know they're not quadrilaterals.
No, but they are all polygons.
They are polygons because they're closed.
Yeah.
They have straight lines. Ooh, I'm starting to see something. I don't know. Does that look like a right angle?
That does look like a right angle.
Does that look like a right angle?
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah. Okay.
So they're polygons with at least one right angle.
Yeah. There we go. We just sorted or figured out the title of these shapes.
Cool. This is feeling really good now.
Yeah, I kind of like Venn diagrams. All right. Well, we have reached the end of our lesson.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn to put this into practice and do your homework. So your assignment is to do page 745 and 746 on your own. Now, Venn diagrams are kind of a big task. So make sure you read all the directions and all the labels before you jump right in.
Yes. And when you do this assignment, you can choose, if you see for number 1 that they just put the letters of the shape, you can do that. Or if you want to draw them out in there, you can do that too, however you want to do it.
All right.
All right.
You guys got this. I've got you, Miss Pelzel.